think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools.
Well, they sent a few options his way in game one. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Now, here is Ainge. Following the miss by Michael Jordan, it's Bird, top of the key. Passes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades away. McHale misses.
Faded back, but he might have made that a tougher shot than he needed to.
The drive by Jordan uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 8.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Here's Ainge. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Bird. Fires top of the key. Here's McHale. Oakley with some nice D.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
And it's good, 2 points.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game one. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Walton's checked in for Boston. Seaston comes in for Johnson. Ainge with the ball. He's against Jordan. The shot's good.
A hard-nosed competitor. Ainge is not afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Michael Jordan again. 12 points for him.
Great idea. Go at length. Don't be scared. Get into it. Put the pressure on him.
Well, it absolutely takes guts. But if you get into the bigger defender, it's hard for them to guard you.
Now, here is Ainge. Pass to Seasting. Bird outside. Screen by Walton. Launches a 3. And it's Bird missing. Chicago leading by 4. Jordan outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And you look at the Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
And here is McHale following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Here's Ainge. The rebound by Paxson.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Pass to Banks. It's Jordan with the drive. Count the basket. Jordan's got 17.
The quickness of Jordan. He's got a tremendous first step.
Ainge with the ball. No good on the last second attempt there. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolute. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Chicago leading by 9.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Corzine, Charles Oakley out there with Gervin. That's John Paxson, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Johnson penetrating. The fader. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Jordan. Passes it to Bird. Over Gervin. Kept alive by Boston. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That right there is devastating. Trying to get back in the ball game, and that mistake just kills momentum.
That would be a case of trying to do too much. He had good intentions, but it didn't work out.
You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Shot clock at 5. Ains the pass to Bird. Fires the 3. Boston again missing.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
The pass to Bird. They need this. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Gervin. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Evans checked in for Danny Ainge.
Scott Wedman.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. And now, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Mike, the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Sinks the triple.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them. And that one looked good.
Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Pass to Parrish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw good, Parrish. Boston making some changes. Walton comes in for McHale. And it's Seasting in for Johnson. Both free throws good from Parrish.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds, too. You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season, a dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
Parrish with the screen on Mason. To the middle. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Playing his part to perfection. Parrish sets a solid pick and then hustles to get himself a shot.
Outside Jordan. Green breaking loose. Michael Jordan is now over the 40-point mark. Again, Mike Fratello in this series.
You look at the Boston defenders, they are at a loss for what to do about Jordan. He's adjusted to their adjustments.
Yes. Well said. Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wedman. That one a little long. Here's Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen, Jordan, finishing through the whistle.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good, Jordan. And stolen by Banks. So as we conclude the first half, so far are fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. A view of the Charles River, not far from where we are, Boston Garden, and getting ready for the second half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. Here's Chicago.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to De'Anne.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Bird is out there with McHale. Then it's Ainge. Then it's Parrish. And it's Johnson in at the point. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the second half. And the Celtics core, Clark, won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. Jordan had 49 in Game 1, and creeping up on that here.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy and getting any shot he wants.
Parrish with the screen on Mason. Driving inside.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. And another great look at the 2K drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Here's McHale. Rebound by the Bulls. Corzine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. Chicago making a switch here. Paxson's checked in.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Johnson kicks to Ainge. Clock at 6. Celtics passing it around. And here's Bird for 3. That shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. It's Chicago with another bucket.
The jump shot of Jordan is poetry in motion. It's fun watching him take and make J's.
To halt the run. The shot by Ainge, no good.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in. An unfortunate misfire, just dishing the ball straight out of bounds.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Wedman comes in for Ainge. And it's Seasting in for Dennis Johnson. Chicago also making some changes. Green comes in for Corzine. And Banks is subbed in for Gervin. Mike, the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. And he drives in, and Walton throws it down.
The long strides of Walton. Fantastic job slashing towards the rim and finishing.
Green breaking loose. Michael Jordan with 58, just 3 points away from tying the postseason record of 61. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too. Jordan with 60 now. One more basket, he'll set a new playoff record. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Pass to Wedman. The shot. They get it back. Here's McHale. And slam dunk by McHale.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Jordan drives in. And Michael Jordan has broken the record for most points ever in a playoff game.
What a game, and what an announcement to the rest of the league. We are looking at the dawn of the Michael Jordan show.
This is just unbelievable.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8. And that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
We throw good. Bird.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Bird hits them both. Chicago with the ball. Right side, Jordan. What a game from Jordan, Mike. He continues to add to his new record with every score.
I've never seen anything like this. This is as perfect a dominating performance as I've ever seen.
Perfect is a great word to use. Seasting passes to McHale. Here is Seasting. Passes it to Wedman. Trains it from beyond the arc. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
An effective point. Paxson moving the ball with conviction.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. There's the feed to Bird. Just 3 on the clock. He lays it in. Bird's got 8 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Washington out there with Green. Then it's Macy, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Banks in at the 3, the small forward. 6 to shoot. Here is Seasting, guarded by Jordan. The shot by Seasting, no good. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. But boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some gains towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
The second chance effort. Macy, no luck.
That shot was too good to pass on, but he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots. And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Wedman the pass to Seasting. Now the pass to Wedman. Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. Boston needs to get off a shot.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Here's Chicago. Macy up top. Shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Here's Seasting, and it's blocked by Jordan. At the elbow, Green. Count that bucket.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here is Seasting. He's defended by Jordan. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here is Seasting. Just 5 to shoot. A rebound by Washington. Here's Banks. And that one drops for him.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Vincent the pass to Seasting. Here's Wedman. Releases from 15. It's good.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Macy. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Vincent.
Bulls foul called. Kyle Mason.
Chicago making a switch here. Corzine's checked in.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Bulls. David Corzine.
Walton inside. Corzine's there. A shot's good by Wedman.
A superb passer. Walton tries to set up teammates whenever they're uncovered.
Now, here is Jordan. He's tightly guarded. Fires for three. That one is good from Macy.
He doesn't need much room, and he had plenty right there. And when he's got that kind of space, you know he's knocking that three down.
And they'll need more effort than that to cut this lead down to size.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Pass to Wedman. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Kite passes to Wedman. Just two to shoot. Here's Seasting. Got a piece of it. Jordan kicks to Banks. And no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Wedman the pass to Seasting. To the wing right side. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Green with the rebound.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Drills the three-pointer.
What confidence from the skilled guard. Macy feels like he could score at any time.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Vincent. Walton a screen on Jordan. Here's Vincent. Another shot. Here's Kite. There's the dish to Walton. Pass to Kite. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist.
This is what he brings to your team. The ability to turn misses into makes. Pile up second chance points.
The pass to Macy. Back to Jordan. Macy with it. Three-pointer. And the Bulls another three.
In the gym range from Macy. That takes confidence and talent and a bunch of hard work.
And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next two games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long.